not to play victim, but I can tell you as a woman who has been in a male predominant career, we have a stigma against us. Like Marines, right? Military in general, female soldiers can be called barracks bunnies. And that's a stereotype about female soldiers, that we sleep around, and barracks bunny means that you bounce from barracks to barracks, room to room, right? And you're just humping like a rabbit. But there's no stigma against men in the military other than their F boys or whatever. But
that goes back to just sex. But that goes back to the debate that we always have about sexuality. The world is sexist. Okay, so
but what are you? Why plays into why feminism started?
Yeah,
because you have those stereotypes and those stigmas, which obviously would
feminism started because a lot of money would be made off of it. It has nothing to do with any of the actual stuff about actually saving women from domestic violence. It has nothing to do with any of that actual shit. It has a lot to do with money. You got to understand everything that has been pushed into this into the society today. It's all for profit. It has nothing to do with making the family a better unit. Absolutely at all. Because if it did, there would actually be solutions being put up. But there's not solutions being put up. They want to separate more. They don't want solutions. What were you gonna say?
I was like, I mean, even think about it. You remember when that whole Vanessa thing had went went everywhere?
Vanessa
Yeah. You know what?
No. Explain to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
The chick in the army.
Was a army soldier at Fort Hood who was murdered,
and that was not the only woman that was murdered there
at all.
Yeah, and you know why? Because there were so many men in power.
Yeah, well, no, women. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, you already know my opinion. Women shouldn't be in the armed forces. Like, it's actually extremely dangerous whenever you're going into a fight. Whenever there's a woman that's scared or something bad happening, a missile lands, something. A guy's immediate reaction is to protect the woman and to not do what they're supposed to do. It's dangerous. But no, once again, I can show you facts of where guys are supposed to do certain things, but then they fall and then they go and try to help a woman.
Find a video on whatever.
I'm just telling you,
man. But me being in there, I can tell you right now, there were so many guys that I was with that you could tell would not be able to do anything if something actually happened.
JR, how's the Navy, bro?
Okay, I'm about to explain this. All right, I was in the service too. All right. And it's not even about being in the military. It's about just male, like, just being a man. If somebody was to come in this front door right here, right? As men, it's our reaction to protect you women. 100% of this, right? So it's not about being in the Marines. It's not about being in the Navy. It's not about. So what he's saying is, as a man, we are biologically wired to protect women. It is, and Sergio is right. If you guys go to war, we will abandon our post. We will forget all mission just to save the woman. And I agree with Sergio. Women should not be in the military because it's just that we have just our biology. Like, our biology is just to protect the women at all costs.
I mean, just look at Ukraine. Just look at Ukraine. Who stayed in Ukraine and who left? The men from 18 to 60 stayed, and the women left. All of them. They went to the UK. They went wherever. No, they did.
No, they did.
They did. They all
and they're
left.
all partying right now in Europe.
Left. I'm telling you, they all did. It's all over the internet. Like, they all left. There wasn't one video of a woman saying, "I'm staying back to fight with the men." I've watched tons of combat. I literally go to Reddit every day and watch combat footage from it. There's not one woman that I've seen in that entire anything.
Did you just say Reddit?
Yeah, Reddit. There's like a whole subreddit called Combat Footage, and you can literally watch everything that's happening on right now on the war, like with drones, because they're dropping grenades on people with drones. It's the craziest thing you could ever see.
Oh, I'm
yeah, you need to check it out. It's fucking crazy. It's one of the coolest subreddits you can go to. But no, I'm telling you though, like, when it comes to these type of things, women are just a distraction. Like, y'all are literally perfect. Like, y'all are not supposed to be on a battlefield. Y'all are not supposed to be in danger. Like, don't get me wrong. If a woman is badass in the army, yeah, y'all can fly the drones with the Xbox controller and fucking support.
Wow.
Like, y'all can do a lot. Like, I don't see why you think that you need to be standing right there next to the minigun, loading it up with the guy. I don't see why you think that that's like something that's necessary whenever it's not going to help at all. You're not better than a man, you know?
I never said I was better than a man. I can go on and on, trust me. I don't want to take away from them, though.
Yeah, so no, I feel you.
I can go at it if you want.
I know. So what about you? What's something that I guess I gotta take it back. What's something about the fourth wave feminism that you like? Like, what's something that you like that you think was right about feminism?
Well, for me, like, I'm independent, so I have responsibility. I feel like that's great for us because we learn how to depend on ourselves and not depend on a man to get around in life or have anything in their name, and you have nothing when you separate, if you do separate. So it's kind of like you're not just out there homeless or going back home, even though there's nothing wrong with going back home. But if you're just going back home because you have nothing, that's the worst situation to be in.
Yeah, yeah. You need to at least have a backup plan.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand with that. What about you? What's something that really bothers you about feminism, or that you really like about feminism?
I'm gonna be honest. I would love to have a soft girl life or be in that era, but I haven't came across somebody that can allow me to actually explore that. So I have to be masculine and
You gotta be on your guard and shit.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. No. So one of the big things, I mean, y'all have all heard this. Guys can't be providers today. Like, y'all all want a guy to be a provider for you, but how many of them make the income to do it? It's a fucking small percentage, and every girl's fighting for that same guy. It sucks.
And it goes back to money.
Yeah, it all goes back to money. Like, the biggest thing that we always got to remember is point the finger at the right person. Women stop pointing the finger at men. Men stop pointing the finger at women. Point the finger at the Fed. And right now they're doing some crazy shit. They're about to release digital currencies. It's about to get fucking real. And right after the Cash App guy got stabbed too. Pretty ironic, honestly. Really ironic. But what about you? What's something that you like about feminism or you don't like about feminism?
What I don't like about it is what I like about it is I would want to be a person that have someone like a man to take care of me. I'm not gonna lie. Nowadays you have to be independent.
You have to be.
You have to be.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then they think you can control you. They think they can do whatever because I'm paying this, I'm paying that. So no.
So I'm gonna take advantage of it. Yeah. What about you? What do you like or you don't like about feminism?
What I like what Jazz said, like
You're closer.
It gives you that like mentality. Like I want to be independent, and I am independent, and I don't really need a man. But most women want to enter that soft era where they don't have to be so strong all the time, because like there's certain women who are raised around a lot of men, so they just grow up masculine. So sometimes they just want to get away from their childhood or like the way they like just grew up.
Mm-hmm.
There's women who are just like buff for no reason and start cussing at men like, yeah, I can fight you. Yeah, I can beat your ass because I got 5 brothers. But not every man is your brother,
Literally,
so
not your brother.
A woman can't necessarily always be mad at a man and always try to fight.
Try to buck up.
Yeah, so a woman needs a man to make her feel safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, don't buck up to a man. I saw a horrible video earlier of a guy knocking the shit out of a girl because she hit him first. Dude, yeah. But I mean, and she looked like she barely touched him. It was crazy. I was like, damn, he knocked the shit out of her. What about you? What do you like or you don't like about feminism right now?
Okay, what I like is nothing. No, right. But no,
it's equal, guys. It's equal now.
No, I did not say that. But no, I do like that women are wanting to be more feminine and have that soft life. Like, I feel like a lot of us were raised to be independent because we can't depend on no man, or not just any man. So I feel like I get called feminine a lot. Like, they be like, oh, you're very feminine. I'd be like, really? I'm really a real nigga. But I'd be like, oh, okay, but I am how I carry myself, but I'm also very independent because I don't need a man. I pay for everything I do on my own. Like, I take trips out of the country.
Just be careful with that independence, ladies.
Look, and again,
just
like,
be careful.
I would rather not be so independent and have a man that can actually do and provide, be the masculine leader in my life. But where he at?
But you're kind of forced to do what you're doing.
So
you don't have a choice, right?
You'll be the type that try to control you.
And I ain't going for that either.
Okay. What do you like about feminism or you don't like about feminism?
Like, feeding back what everybody's saying, like, I like to be that girl. Like, I can control and be able to take care of whatever I need to be take care of. But like, when you seen it like through your family of what it's supposed to be, and then you come now, you be like, it's the little things for me that you're not even doing.
Exactly.
It's the little things. I'm confused. So then you have to be like, I do it because you're not doing what I have seen or what I've known. So I think that makes us be like, just forget it.
So here's something that comes up all the time, ladies.
Okay.
This is something that's very normal, okay? It's the guys. You're choosing the top 10% guy that acts this way because 90% of men are so happy and lucky to just get sex or get a girl, they will do all that corny shit that you want. They'll buy you those flowers. They will do all the corny shit
For the first
but
month.
no, but I'm telling you, even those
the
bottom,
first
but
2
I'm telling you, there's a lot. So I always talk about how there's high quality men, there's high quality, and there's high value. Okay? High value are the guys that are really sexy. They maybe got really good dick game. They maybe are really tall. They maybe got the money. They're high value. All the other girls want them. They're valuable. Okay? And there's high quality guys. Quality guys just means that he's gonna respect you. He's gonna do the nice things, take you out to eat. He's going to do all the really nice quality man things. He's quality. Now, to find a high quality and a high value guy in one, it's a unicorn. It's a unicorn. Now you can find it.
Well,
there
that's
are
what
girls
I
that find it.
It should
There
be
are
one.
girls. There are girls that find it. Okay.
Dubai.
He's gonna shit on you too, though. But no. So you have to make a choice though. Sometimes, do you want a high quality man or do you want a high value man? Now what? Now I would argue that the high value man turns y'all on. This is the guy that can make you have an orgasm because it's very emotional for y'all. This is the guy that's really going to get you off and make you feel really good. But the high quality man, sometimes that nice guy, that shit don't turn you on sometimes. It just doesn't. It just depends.
I
like,
don't
that's
It's not even. It's not
Flowers from an ugly guy
It's not
is creepy. Flowers from a hot guy is fucking
But
is
he's still
fucking
lame
awesome.
at the end of the day.
I'm telling you, it's creepy. But yeah. So not for you though. What do you like about feminism, or what do you not like about feminism right now, as a movement, as the feminism movement?
So I would have to say, I like the part where like a man will go ahead and open the door and all the other kind of stuff. However, I feel as though with today's society, most of us women, at least I can say in the African American community, I'm having to take care of the nigga. Like, he ain't got no job, he ain't consistent with it.
He's a brokey.
Exactly. And like you said before, do I need a man? No, I don't. Do I want one? Yes, I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I will cook for you, clean, all the other kind of stuff. But some men today, like if I cuss, oh, I don't want a woman who cuss. Well, bitch, I cuss. You know? So I don't know.
Yeah, you be calling your homeboys bitch.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.